Today we are going to make some clay birds, and we're going to start with a slab of clay. Make sure your slab is about a finger width height, so it's pretty thick, and it's not going to crack or break. Once you flatten it out, you're going to lay the oval template over it and cut around that oval template. Once you cut all the way around, you're going to take a pencil and put it towards the top, fold it over, and make sure your clay is stuck to the other side. That is the head of your bird. Then roll a ball of clay and smush it down. Use scissors to cut it in half, and go ahead and blend that pieces of clay to the bird so that if you pick up your bird, the wings don't fall off. They are now attached by you really sticking that clay on and sticking it to it. Do the same thing with the feet, where you roll little balls and stick them on by smoothing the clay together, blending both pieces of clay together so that becomes one, cutting those little triangles out of the bottom of the little balls, and then you're going to take different textures and push them in for the eyeballs. Sometimes you could do the beak first. That might be better. That way you don't mess up the eyes. I did it probably the wrong way, so I would try to do the beak first. So attach a ball of clay, and once you attach the ball, take your fingers and pinch it until it is the size you want it. And then if you want, you can use scissors to cut it open to make the bird look like it's talking or singing. And you can use other textures, like I used a sideways marker cap to make those feathers, or you can draw into it for more textures. Remember, textures are how something feels. Write your name on the back and your class on the back and twist that pencil right out, and you've got a clay bird. Wait for it to dry, and then we will be painting them and sealing them before we are finished. And once we're finished with that, we will go ahead and put the wire in to hang it. If you don't want to do a wall hanging and you'd rather do a more 3D bird, then you will follow this directions. You're going to roll a ball with your hands, roll, roll, roll. Take your finger and your thumb, point your finger and thumb, and you kind of pinch the top portion of your ball to create the neck of your bird. Then you take your finger and your thumb and you pinch, pinch, pinch in a circle. Keep going to make the beak. Then you use both palms to stretch out the tail and just stretch it back, and you've got yourself a bird. You can add details with different textures. You can use marker caps for the eyeballs. You can draw on some feathers, or you can even stick feathers in the top of it. You can also, if you want to add long legs, like for a flamingo or something, you can always stick pipe cleaners in for the legs. If you want to do more of like a penguin type bird that's just kind of sitting and isn't as long as a longer bird, you would just do this, where you pinch the neck, pinch the beak, and then poke some eyes and some textures on the front, and he would just stand up straight like that. And that is how you do a 3D bird. Don't forget to write your name and class on the bottom. And when you're all finished, you will paint it, and we will seal them up. Good luck with your birds.